how do we get to healthy sexuality? First, let's start with the design. The design isn't about an act. The design is about intimacy. It's about connection. Now, men, you need to hear me out here and get the book, because seriously, most men think sex is about a physical act. It's not. Okay, it is a conclusion to the role of intimacy. I've worked with thousands of couples who men have starved their wives of spiritual and emotional intimacy. Some of them have intimacy anorexia, and then they wonder why the sexual desire of their wife dries up. It dries up because you're not following the plan. Okay, you're not putting into her what she needs to feel aroused and connected and close. And that is not your hot little six-pack, okay? Because most of you disqualify right there, all right? Thank God women are not just visually stimulated, because some men, let's just say they age not as well as others, okay? And that'd be sad. No, they're attracted to your heart. They married you for your heart. And getting your heart to them is what they need, and I'm saying need, to feel aroused on a regular basis, okay? So if you feel like there's something wrong with her, let's start with the man first. Let's put oil in the wife. I'm going to talk to you exactly how to do that, and then see what happens. Now, let me tell you a testimony of thousands of couples who've done what I'm about to share with you. Many of them haven't had sex weeks, months, or years, and within weeks of doing what I'm asking you to do right now, so get a pen and paper, or watch this show online later. But if they did this within weeks, even if they haven't been physically intimate in decades, they were being physically intimate, because these principles lead to the outcome of physical intimacy, as long as there's not any kind of addiction, anorexia, or some kind of psychological disorder. And so let's go through these. And men, just do it. You don't have to agree with me. Just do it. And then if you do it, and then if you have an issue with it, then okay, fine. But don't send me an email saying, oh, that doesn't work. And I'm going to say, did you try? And you're going to say, no, let's not waste our time. So what you do, number one, I'm going to give you 3 dailies, okay? And this is in the book, Sex, Men, and God. First, what I want you to do is I want you to share 2 feelings a day with your wife. And if you email us, we'll send you a feelings list for free, okay? And the rules, which are, let me give you the rules. Number 1, when you're sharing feelings, they're not about each other. You don't say you feel frustrated about her. You can feel frustrated about work, kids, dogs, outlaws, politics, anything outside your marriage. Number 2, maintain eye contact. And number 3, no feedback. So we're not talking about this, okay? We're just sharing feelings with each other. Now, men, you can be good at this as any woman ever is. And actually, it's really funny sometimes how women think they're better at this until they actually do the exercise, okay? But what you do is you get the feelings list, you put your finger down, you find a feeling, you do that one, she does hers, and you do it this way. I feel blank when? Present tense. I first remember feeling blank, and that's going to be under the age of 18. So it might go, I feel calm when I'm in my hammock, okay? I first remember feeling calm when me and my sister were laying on a grass hill and we were just making shapes out of clouds, okay? One's present tense, one's under the age of 18. For the first 90 days, do it that way so that you can start getting your emotional alphabet, and because you need that to be in a relationship with a woman, for sure. And then after that, you can just do 2 feelings from your day. But 2 feelings every day. Now, Paul talks about, the responsibility of having a wife. Love your wife as Christ loved the church. Every guy loves that t-shirt. But right after that, he says, what man doesn't feed his own body and wash his own body? Those are daily disciplines. The daily disciplines of emotional and spiritual intimacy lead to a healthy sexuality. Without this foundation, you will not have the skills to have a great sex life, because you got to be emotionally present to have great sex, okay? So you do 2 feelings a day, every day for the rest of your life, okay? And I know many couples who've done that for decades, and it works. Keeps them connected. Number 2, I want you to give 2 praises to your spouse every day. He gives her one, she gives him one, and then he gives a second one. And these could be about their character. I really love how honest you are. I really am appreciative of how hard you work. I really value that you connect with, say, your mom. Whatever it is, you just give them the praises, okay? And these can be things that they do, but you really want to also focus on who they are, so that they know that you see them. Women want to be seen, and so do men. Men want to know. I can't tell you how many men have cried when their wife praises them because they haven't heard any praise. And the women too, who haven't been praised, they go, oh, and he's like, oh, I think this stuff all the time. You have to give it to them. So men, it's 2 feelings a day, then 2 praises a day, and then prayer. And if you're not praying with your wife, don't ask God about having a great sex life. You're disqualified. Because you cannot have a great sex life if you are not spiritually connecting with your wife.
For more content and resources to help in your healing journey with Christ, make sure to follow Dr. Doug Weiss on Facebook and Instagram. If you'd like to share full episodes of this show with friends and family, subscribe to Healing Time Ministries on YouTube, and feel free to leave us a comment on any of Dr. Doug's social media platforms. Our team would love to hear your feedback and learn how Healing Time is impacting your life, your church, and your ministry.